Hey there folks, Dwayne here. I'm going to be doing a quick updated video on the Sigelei mechanical mod number 20. What we're going to do, we're going to change out the spring, this thing, that I just dropped. It's a safety precaution device, you know, just in case the device overheats, shorts out or whatever. I guess that parts or whatever. The tools you're going to need is, of course, your file, rough side, smooth side. You're going to need, your nail file, polish it and stuff. You're going to need a 9/64 drill bit, one of these guys. And you're going to need copper wire. You're going to need this stuff, about a foot of it. You need about a foot of it. It's phone wire. You can find it in your telephone, outside your house. It's that little, like this kind of colored wire. Comes off real easy. I don't know, really cool stuff. Soft. It's really soft. Grab it at one end and pinch it, and just act like you're stretching it. Like you're stretching it. What you're doing, you're taking out any of the little imperfections, dents or anything like that, because you need this to be really, really straight. Really, really straight. So we'll grab that 9/64 drill bit. We're going to make a micro coil. You're really comfortable with it, and just start wrapping. Wrap it 13 times. Kind of like go to the left a little bit, so you're right next to the other coil, or next to the other wrap. You want it to be right next to the other wrap. Right next to the other wrap. You don't want no open little spots. Right next to the other wrap. You want to do that 13 times. Okay, for the sake of the video, ta-da, I got a new one. Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to take apart the number 20. Let me change my camera views here. The other tools you're going to need is a Gerber. Not a Gerber, a pair of pliers. You're going to need a pair of pliers. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that over there. To take out the switch, basically grab this little button here, pull it out. It comes off real easy. For the first time, it might be a little hard. The spring comes out. You have a spring, and then you're gonna have like a little dangling post here now. What you want to do, you're gonna grab that with your needle nose pliers, really hard, pull out. Okay, that's what she said. Okay, and then I unscrew this guy. Can do that. Okay. Now that bottom piece here, you're gonna grab it, give it a little spin, twist it out. Alright. Twist that out. And you're gonna grab that drill bit again. And pop that other end out. Okay. And there's the coil. This coil here is really good already. It's still good. I'm just doing this for the sake of the video. And that's for you, Mark. Alright, buddy. And that's what you got. It's, it's pretty much hollow. That's it. Let's see, what else? So this is basically what it is. You got this guy. You know what you got right here. So what we're going to do is you got the contacts. You're going to just kind of, with your, give them a little polish a little bit. And rub down. Anywhere where it makes contact, something. The battery post is going to be 1, 2, 3 pieces. You're going to do this too. This piece here is already chrome plated. This piece here is chrome plated. So you're going to need to use this blue file a little bit and take it down and break that brass. So that's what I did. Then you're going to take your coil, your new coil. You're going to pull out that old one, that little glue or whatever, just come, I don't even know why they put glue. Okay, and you're going to take your new coil and just slide it back on. Really carefully. Really carefully without bending it or anything, because you got to be straight. You got to be really straight. Okay? Now that's together. What you're going to do is that pin that you cleaned up for the top, which is the thin one. And it's going to go right here at the top. And just push that in. Then get pushed in, grab your drill bit. Give it a little push. Okay, now you're new. With your spring already attached. Should just slide right in that hole, nice and easy. Just kind of just tap it in. Now look inside that window right here, and make sure that that your microcoils doesn't get caught up on that top pin. So just kind of looking at it a little bit, and then it shouldn't, but just make sure. Slide that up, and then with your drill bit, just kind of give that a push. And so right there is beautifulness, perfect. Okay, so go ahead and set that to the side. Now we're going to put the switch back together. Now grabbing the switch is kind of a preference thing. You're going to have, this piece here has like a little U. That faces on the outside. So you're going to slide that pin back in. And then the spring was the fat end, goes in first. So the little end is facing towards the switch. So, but now, if you notice that it's a C looking thing, the way I have it looking, if it looks like a C, that's the way it'll be to turn it off and on to the right and to the left. If you turn this and make it look like a U, it'll turn off. It'll turn off to the up and down position. I'd rather have mine turned off to the up and down position. So what I did, I took the pin and I faced it up, and I put it in where it's in the middle of the U. Actually, you know what? This doesn't even matter. Just put the switch together. I'm sorry. I just put the switch together. It's really fast. I'm not wasting time. But I wasn't wasting time, because you still that U part, you still got to know about it. Because that's just got to face up. So what you want to do, you want to get this on like kind of a hard surface, push down on it, and make sure that, the switch is working. Beautifulness. Really cool. Okay. Now your switch is going to go, like I said, you gotta look at it, you want to make it a U looking, you want it to look U. If you want it to turn off facing up and down. Okay? And so with it looking like a U, it's going to turn off facing up. So I'm going to get that centered nice and good. Okay, that's centered. Okay, once you get it centered, make sure you got it just right, because you don't want it to be nice and even, Because once you get it in there, you can't. That's it. You got to take it all back apart, and so now I got it nice and even. I'm going to just give it a little bit of push. You don't have to push it in too hard. Okay, I think That piece screws back in. That goes back on the battery tube. Battery. Okay. Everything's looking good so far. Push on it a little bit. Alright. Go ahead. We're going to put an atomizer. Okay, now we got an atomizer on here. You want to cover one of the holes up and push the button. Okay, and now we pushed it all the way. I knew it was kind of hanging out a little bit. Okay, go ahead and take a quick vape. Oh wow. This is the Immortalizer. Kind of still on the fence with it. I'm still kind of on the fence with it. I don't know. I just got it just to get it. It looked really cool. It's a dripping atomizer, but the way it was built to point, it was kind of weird. I'm not used to mouth hits. These are mouth hits. But I get a really good hit. I'm gonna be doing a video on this. I'm gonna be doing a video on this. This isn't too bad. But I erased my off and on each side. So, because I thought it'd be cool to have the button, be different. And so, and one other thing that I didn't say is that while you have this apart and you got like an old watch screw, take that pin out and put that watch screw in there, and that way you can feel the top of it. You can feel the top of your button. You know what I mean? It's easier, so that way you're not in the dark trying to get started. Yeah, compared to this guy. Alright guys, you have a good night. Vape safe.